Alright, I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting Chainsaw Man episode 1 to be so good. I mean, I came in with, just some expectations of like, it's an alright anime because I see so many people talking about it and then I actually get to watch it. Dude, Chainsaw Man is OP. The first episode had so many like good green flags to it that it just amazed me. First of all, the animation, dude. The animation is top tier. It's like it's flowing flawlessly. It's just such good animation, and it just looks so smooth. The way the characters walk, the way they talk, the way they move, the way they just show expression so smoothly. You know, a lot of people spent a lot of time on this project, and you can really see that in watching the episode yourself. So it really surprised me to see how smooth it was, because usually when you watch anime nowadays, it looks kind of like, blocky movements type of stuff until there's a fight scene and then everything gets like real 60 frames per second, like, you know what I mean? But this was just good on so many levels, and there was only one fight scene in the entire episode. So yeah, I was really shocked by that. It really like made me wonder what the hell they were on to make such a good looking piece of episode. I wonder if this is gonna be in episode 2 as well, because it really does amaze me. Now, something else to get onto is the fact that they included lighting in their anime. And I mean, in every scene, what makes it look so good is that they added lighting. So in a lot of anime, it would just usually be the pale skin color, the regular skin color, and probably shadows as well. But this has the regular skin color, shadows, and lighting, and that's what makes it look so good. They had people work on the lighting as well, and it just looked like top tier, like movie tier animation, like color scheme and all of that. It just looks good, and I can't stop talking about how good it looks. It just looks good. It looks way better than many mainstream anime out right now, including My Hero Academia, Boruto, I mean even Bleach. They went hard in the art aspect of this anime, and they should not have any regrets because it looks amazing. Episode 1 was truly a banger. What else I would say is that I wasn't really introduced to these characters before. This is my first time seeing them, and I can already tell that this is gonna be a very chill anime as well. And we can see the best girl actually come up as well in episode 1. You can already tell that she's best girl, with him. What was his main character's name? Denji, sitting on her lap and saying, I own you now. So yeah, I'm sure she's gonna be best girl, and I do not regret it. She looks like a good contender. Yeah, she, with the red hair and all that, with the cool looking eyes, and it just looks like, she's definitely up there for best girl. Now, on to the main character, Denji. I don't want to spend too long on this, but, he seems interesting at least in the form that we've never really seen a main character like him. I mean, in mainstream media, it's always like, I'll be the number one something, number one Hokage, the best hero maybe, or I'll be like the best fighter in the world. No, this dude is just trying to survive, and he wants money to do that. And I mean, we've probably seen a few characters like that, main characters like that, but this dude just genuinely just wants money to survive for him and his chainsaw pup. And I can see why. He lives in desolate situations, and he actually needs it. He's not being greedy. He actually needs money for a better life for him and his pup. And that's a worthy conviction. That's a good conviction to have in a main character. He just wants to live, dude. And the fact that people are saying that he'll do anything for money, and I mean, we saw him swallow that. Well, we saw him put that cigarette in his mouth, but he's not dumb. He knows what people think of him. He's aware of what people think he will do for money. So he didn't swallow the cigarette, and he spit it back out. Just to fool them into thinking that he did, so he could get that 100 yen. Because as I said before, he needs the money to survive, and it's a pretty cool take on it. I mean, it's sad, but it's pretty cool that they showed that. within this main character is that he has a very sad life, and I feel like he'll make up for it with his new demon powers and whatnot. So I'm hoping to see some more of that in episode 2 as well. Okay, so the other thing that I want to talk about today is just the environment that we get to see. It's all, I'm going to say it again, it's all so good looking. I mean, the painting, the backgrounds, the vehicles. I mean, there you see some 3D, but they make the 3D look good. I don't usually like looking at 3D in 2D animation, but I can definitely see that it mends so well and goes together so well in this anime with the 2D animation. There doesn't ever feel like there isn't ever a time that the 3D feels like out of place in this anime. It all just meshes together like a well-cooked soup. So I can say for certain that the 3D in this is just good. I don't know what else to say from good. Well, I definitely like it. I would be surprised if some people don't like it. It comes together very well. Sometimes I can't even tell between the 3D and the 2D animation. They become like inseparable sometimes, and I'm wondering like, is this 2D or is this 3D? Because I just can't tell. So back to the environment design, my favorite scene was probably when he was standing in that graveyard or next to that grave that his father died at, and you just saw him, just looking there, just standing there, and you saw the sun coming down from above on the grass, and you saw that the grass was like had a little bit of sun shafts and a little bit of shadows kind of peeks in, and the car right next to it. It was just my favorite scene. It just looked very painterly. It looked very design filled. Well, not design filled, I shouldn't say that, because it was like one or three things there, but it just it gave the aesthetic of just like some peaceful grassland that of course they buried the guy at, and the undertone of that was very sad, but like it looked good, it looked picturesque. Now onto the whole concept of the demons and demon hunters. We've seen this kind of concept before in other anime, and I'm curious to see how they will explore this in this anime in Chainsaw Man. I'm curious to see what exactly the relationship is like between the demons and the humans, because we've only seen so far in episode 1 that they seem to be like enemies, and we can see that the demons, I guess higher forms of demons can talk, and they can mend together with humans. I'm wondering if there are any other tiers of demons that could perhaps be helping other humans, be in cooperation with them and stuff, or are just all of them evil? Because that couldn't exactly be the case because of the chainsaw pup, and that isn't evil. And I'm wondering as well, is the chainsaw pup ever gonna come out of his chest? Because it was sad that he had to attach himself, or not really sad, because he saved them. But are we ever gonna see him again, or is that just like it? Or maybe we're gonna see some like image of the pup in his mind talking to him. I don't know, maybe like a Naruto Kurama situation. Chainsaw Man, definitely, episode 1 is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. It came in strong, it ended strong, and the overall themes and feelings that it conveyed were definitely believable, and a tearjerker for sure. Episode 1, 10 out of 10. You heard it from me first. And we have a bunch of banger animes out right now. We have Chainsaw Man, we have Bleach, we have My Hero Academia, we have Mob Psycho 100, just a bunch of anime that I have to get through to see the comparisons, and I can say for sure that this is the best out of all of them. Not just even the best looking, but just the best introduced, the best episode 1 that I watched so far. So I am very excited to see what else I can get from this anime in episode 2. I think that's going to be coming out next week, Tuesday. I will get back to you on episode 2 for sure, so I can tell you about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe.